How are you?
I'm good now.
And how has the day been until now?
It's just been started for me.
Okay. What did you do until now?
When I got ready, I packed up my things, I came to the center. That's all.
Okay.
So, Srishti, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Srishti. I'm 24 years old. I was born and brought up in Ludhiana, Punjab. Over the years, I've lived in several cities. Chandigarh, where I pursued my bachelor's from Punjab University, remains closest to my heart. Sir, I was always a bright kid. That also helped me bag a scholarship from Punjab University in my first year. What further enhanced my experience, ma'am, was that I was a student coordinator for National Service Scheme, NSS, and I was also appointed as placement coordinator for my batch. So currently, I work in Deloitte USI as a cybersecurity engineer, and I actively participate in social events. And sir and ma'am, I also have started to contribute to my creative skills a bit. I write poetry and I train in fitness. I have recently started to give open mics, and it has been a very beautiful experience for me.
Okay.
And lastly, sir, I have found a new passion for traveling, and that is why convincing my friends to go on trips is my current favorite side hustle.
Okay. What's your graduation subject?
Sir, it's in information technology.
Okay. You talked about open mics. So, what
Yes.
are the topics on which you do open mics?
Sir, basically have delivered so far my self-written poetries.
Okay, poetry.
Yes.
So, can you tell me some notable poets at this point in time in the Indian arena?
Sir, I like the work of Mr. Gulzar and Javed Akhtar Saab. Currently, there are some open mic personalities which are coming into the picture, but no one as notable on national level as they have been.
Okay. Can you tell me 5 pieces of Gulzar? 5 works of Gulzar.
Sir, actually, I just like to write more than read poetry. I like to express my emotions through words.
Okay.
Would you be able to recite one now?
A small piece.
Yeah.
I generally have long ones. I would like to go with the
Small.
words.
Yes, please.
Bear with the throat, sir. Sorry. Sir, it goes like रौनक या शोर किसी के लिए रौनक तो किसी के लिए शोर थी वो जो था तुम्हारे मन में उसी की छवि थी वो मन हो खुश तो रौनक सी लगती मन हो उदास तो शोर ही लगता इस शहर की हलचल का कुछ ऐसा था किस्सा.
Okay, good. So, you mentioned that you worked with Deloitte.
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell me who is the current India head of Deloitte?
Yes, sir. So, Mr. Roman Shetty.
Okay. So, if you actually look at Deloitte's logo,
Yes, sir.
you will find a green dot there.
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of that green dot?
Sir, as far as I'm aware, that green dot was, so the Deloitte's logo was rebranded in 2003 when Deloitte Consulting was re-emerged in normal Deloitte other branches. So that called for a need of rebranding, and they came up with the dot, which somewhere meant Deloitte as one solution for all the problems of the clients. And so that green dot also signifies the unity and the shared purpose for which Deloitte as a whole comes to the market, to the picture. And the green in that would signify the sustainable impact that Deloitte has been making in the market for the past 175 years.
Okay. So, I'm sure you have read the budget also. Can you tell me what is the current balance of payments?
Sir, the anticipated, sir, it is close to 13 lakh crores.
Balance of payments. What is balance of payments?
So what I understand from the term is the amount of the money that we have to borrow from the foreign countries in order to complete the budget of like in order to cover the expenses that we have to make.
So that is balance of payments.
So I'm not sure if my understanding of balance of payments is correct.
Okay. Uh, so, can you tell me what is the current fiscal deficit?
Yes, sir. So the current fiscal deficit is 5.9%. We anticipate it to go up to 5.6% in the
What is the
coming-
budgeted fiscal deficit?
Sir, I'm not sure about that.
What is fiscal deficit?
So fiscal deficit is the difference between our expenditure and our earnings.
Our earning or government's earnings?
So our country's government's
Government's earnings. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So government's earnings and expenditure, the difference is fiscal deficit.
So we calculate it with respect to the GDP.
Okay.
So that would be the fiscal.
So what is the budgeted fiscal deficit
So
for the upcoming year?
So it is 5.6% of GDP.
Should check that number.
Sure, sir.
I have a question now that we are talking about budget. Can you tell me the budget allocated to AI in particular, since it is creating such a havoc in the market?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the budget allocated to AI is 500 crore.
And do you think it is enough?
No, ma'am, I don't think it is enough. We are helping Manipur. Helping Manipur. Sorry, ma'am. My bad. We are helping Mauritius with 600 crore rupees. So I think the AI developments in our country deserve more than.
That couldn't be the only reason, right? That why
No,
we
ma'am,
should
what
do
I
more.
want to the opinion that I want to put across is that the AI developments overall across the globe are very rapidly increasing. Our country should have allocated more money in that arena, because I think that this is one of the areas that we have to ramp up and catch up with the global world.
Can you talk about the recent developments in India in particular?
Ma'am, in which lines?
AI?
AI. Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, currently there are some of the companies like TCS.
Government's initiative? Could you please talk about that?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Mr. Narendra Modi, he visited Paris for AI summit. Ma'am, there also, ma'am, we have signed a trust initiative with US government, where we have asked them to help us and collaborate with us in order to help us develop our AI practices. That is one thing. Another would be the summit that recently happened, and the steps that India proposed there. The next summit our country would be hosting that. So these are some key areas in which we are trying to expand our reach when it comes to AI.
Okay. And can you tell me the difference between, let's say, Perplexity, Gemini, and ChatGPT and DeepSeek? These four platforms, what do you think? What is the basic difference? And why particularly DeepSeek is creating such a havoc in the market?
Ma'am, initially, there was information that DeepSeek is built very cheap. But now they have clarified it. It took $1.3 billion to make DeepSeek. So that goes out of the picture. But ma'am, what still makes it it's a notable development from China is that they had a constraint of resources. They did not have the supply of GPUs that actually NVIDIA is creating, that are high functioning GPUs that are needed in development of an AI, artificial intelligence technology. So the engineers of China, they managed to come up with DeepSeek despite of this restriction, and that is a very notable point according to me. So ma'am, another thing is DeepSeek is open source, and any company, as we know, the Microsoft has already started to implement DeepSeek in their current organizational systems, and as it is open source, sir, we only need a hardware setup to run DeepSeek and embed it in our already running system. So that's a very notable point that makes DeepSeek stand out. And ma'am, coming to your question, ChatGPT and Gemini, you asked about Gemini or
Gemini.
Gemini. Google's Gemini.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, ChatGPT is by OpenAI, and ma'am, we have, ma'am, for example, like if I go to ChatGPT, it is a generative AI. It helps me get content created newly depending on the other data that I have fed it. And ma'am, the main difference is that Gemini is by Google and ChatGPT is by OpenAI, but they are both generative AIs.
That is not the main difference. You have just told me who is the developer. So no, that too, I already told you कि Google's Gemini hai, and the second one is ChatGPT. So maybe you can talk about the difference between functionality of these two platforms.
So feature-wise, functionality-wise, how are they different?
Yes, sir. Sir, according to me, ChatGPT is more like the API of ChatGPT is a bit slower. I'm aware about the characteristic difference of them. Gemini is still they are working towards towards making Gemini more agile when it comes to the output. ChatGPT is very agile in terms of that. The API fetches the data in no time. But ChatGPT's accuracy is something to be worried about, and the biases in ChatGPT. Though there are biases in any AI, we are aware of that. But the Gemini, I would say, is more accurate, is coming across as more accurate. According to me, there are characteristic difference between both of them. The fronts on which they are performing better these days is the difference.
How many of them have you used yourself?
Sir, I have used ChatGPT and I have used Gemini, and that's the difference I noticed.
Can I generate a PPT out of Gemini?
Sir, I think it would. Sir, I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can you please talk a bit about your work experience?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm in cybersecurity and Security Operations Center is where I work. My main responsibility would include taking care of the client's environment, that it is not affected by cyber threats, by monitoring the security incidents and investigating about them. So I've worked for various clients in various teams. That has allowed me to be adaptable and increase and build a hack of getting a hack of new technologies and techniques quickly. Sir, I have also been a point of contact for my team to take care of the operational issues in the absence of the seniors. I've implemented new functionalities into the team that has allowed us to save 10 man hours. So, which I was acknowledged by a Applause Award recently. And that would be my main area of focus of my
How
work.
long have you worked here?
So 2.5 years.
Don't you like your work?
Ma'am, I pretty much like proposing solutions to the technical problems.
So then why do you want to go for an MBA?
Yes, sir. So I'm very happy to contribute at the technical front that I'm doing right now. But I want to scale the impact of my work. So, ma'am, I think for that, the tech acumen that I have built so far, it would not be sufficient. I would need to expand my knowledge by getting a better understanding of various aspects involved in a business. And I would need a holistic overview of how things function in a business so that I can take a better informed decision going forward. And sir, I think an MBA fits right for me there. It will not only provide me the nuances of a business and the cross-functional understanding that I would need, it would give me things like where I can learn from my peers, where I can be a part of immersive experiential learning programs, and I think that will help me grow on all the fronts, and that is something I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Can you tell me the difference between 4Ps and 7Ps of marketing?
No, ma'am, I'm not sure.
Okay. Tell us the difference between ocean and sea.
Sir, seas merge into oceans. A lot of seas make one ocean, I think.
A lot of seas
No,
combine to make
like
an
a
ocean.
lot of seas, they merge into one ocean. They make
Give
one
me
ocean.
example of some seas merging into oceans.
So like Bay of Bengal.
Bay of Bengal is an ocean.
So no, it is a sea.
Bay of Bengal is a sea.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, and it merges into into Indian Ocean.
Okay. But that's only one sea merging
So
into.
Arabian Sea also, some of the water of some part of Arabian Sea also constitutes Indian Ocean.
So how do you? So is it depending upon the volume of water? There must be something to define it, right?
Yes, sir. So I think the water from the river tributaries, they also, that is obviously defined by volume, and the sea, the water from all the rivers that goes into the sea, and then the larger volume is obviously defined by the ocean.
So how do you determine from which point the sea has finished and now the ocean has begun?
So I think it would be based on the border of the country or land boundary as well. I think it would be
But
defined by
if it
that.
is beyond the land boundary,
Sir, if it is beyond the land boundary, we still call it sea. So
Okay.
I'm not sure when we start calling it an ocean.
which is the next college that you are appearing for?
Sir, I am Shillong.
So can you tell me what are the values of IIM Shillong?
Yes, sir. Sir, I am Shillong is basically, sir, their main focus is on
No,
sustainable
no, the
development.
values. Tell me
Yes.
the values specifically. I do not want anything else.
Yes, sir, they want to work through. So I'm not able to recall.
Tell me the vision of IIM Shillong.
So their vision is to be recognized at a global level, global front, and but they still want to continue to stick to the roots of our country's value, India's values.
If that is the vision, then what is the mission of IIM Shillong?
So the mission of IIM Shillong would be train students and young minds so that they can come up with the sustainable development solutions of businesses going forward.
Tell us some notable alumni of IIM Shillong.
So I'm not able to recall the name.
Okay.
I have a question. So, can you please tell me what kind of a leader are you?
Ma'am, in my experiences so far, the position of responsibilities that I have had have made me realized, and also the remarks that I have got from the peers who have worked with or under me, is that I am somebody who inspires them. I am somebody who allows them or enables them, empowers them to pick their head up and work in the face of adversity. So I believe that's the kind of arena or aura that I want to spread over, and so far I try to do that more often whenever I am in a leadership position.
What is the difference between a leader and a manager?
I think a leader and a manager, the main difference would be a leader initiates he spreads his vision to you. He makes you believe in his vision, and so that you work with him, so that you are on your own motivated to achieve that goal. And a manager would just make things easier for you by defining how the task should be done. And
No, you haven't met a good manager then.
maybe ma'am, but I think my manager is pretty good right now. But that's the difference I see. Like a manager would help me if I go to him with a problem or something like that. But I think the main difference between a leader and a manager is the leader will will extend his vision to you, and you can.
A manager won't.
Ma'am, I think no, he would just
He would. You must have worked on a project, right? Vision होता है
I'm a
vision.
manager who is a leader, who has leadership skills. He would do that. But I have seen people who just would act as a manager without having the leadership qualities.
Have you seen such managers at Deloitte?
Sir, not at Deloitte so far, because the ones I've
So
worked.
where have you? Because that's the only experience you have.
Sir, during my college days, I before working as at the position of responsibilities, I started in those societies as a fresher.
But in societies, you don't have managers.
Sir, we have, so not managers, people at position of
Yeah,
responsibility.
there are positions of responsibilities. We are talking about managers.
Sir, no, I have not witnessed any managers
So
of
then
such
how
sort.
did you come to that conclusion without actually witnessing it?
Sir, based on my college experience of being led by such sort of people,
Do you think it's a good sample to take out assumptions or hypotheses from?
so that's not an assumption or hypothesis. That is the difference I can create in my mind, that I would want to be a leader because I would want my team, with or without me, to be working for that vision.
Okay.
And as a manager, I can just manage them if I'm a manager without leadership skills. That is what my
Do you
understanding of
think
it.
an individual contributor can also be a leader?
I think, sir, leader in what sense? Like a leader for other people or a leader in his own?
Leader, basis your definition of leadership, can an individual contributor be a leader? Somebody who does not have a team, can that person be a leader?
So I think indeed that person can possess leadership qualities in himself.
But can he be a leader or not?
Yes, sir. So, for example, when I have not been in a position of leadership per se in my current job role, but whenever I have gotten a chance to uplift any of my peers, whenever they were facing some troubles or some issues, I have done that. And I think that is a part of leadership quality.
All right. Do you have any further questions?
No. Do you have any questions?
Do you
for
have
us?
any questions for us?
Yes, sir.
Go
Sir,
ahead.
there is a foreign exchange program that we provide at IIM Shillong. So I would like to know the basis of how we select the particular meritorious students.
we do the selection basis merit.
Yes, sir.
So there is a certain CGPA which is decided, which will be communicated to you, and basis that CGPA and also the interest that students show, that is how it is decided. So effectively, it's a demand and supply game. End of the day.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Shrishti.
Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you, sir.
Very quickly, let me come to a few pointers. And ma'am, would you want to start first?
Yeah, sure. So, I think all in all, I like this structure, especially for the answers that you have already prepared. I could see the structure, the content was good. But at the same time, for the answers that you haven't prepared, I think you need to work a bit on the structure. One advice that I'll have, take a pause, think about some 5-10 seconds, let the panel know that I am going to take some 5-10
Ma'am,
seconds.
when I take 5 to 10 seconds, I become nervous. I have observed that.
But it is important to think about the structure. instead of delivering anything and everything at once, please think about the structure, that this is the structure that I'm going to follow. Maybe star approach if you are not able to think of anything else, and then you start off. That's my point. So that was one. Apart from that, I think I'll suggest that read a bit more about AI in particular. In
No,
that
I did not read about the
yes,
difference. दोनों
exactly.
generative AI हैं
Yeah,
तो.
and one more suggestion: if you don't know about something, maybe a particular element, maybe a particular subject, just tell the panel that I don't know it instead of delivering something that is incorrect.
I think मैंने marketing वाले answers में मतलब मना ही कर दिया.
Yes, I'm talking about the AI
No, how can I
channels,
say
AI
no to
platforms.
that? I mean, from IT.
No, you can always say no. See, it's not
Is-
about, see, even if you are from any subject, one thing to always remember is that be a good student in that subject always. You will never be a master. And primarily a good sign of a master is, keep becoming a student, be a better student, right? So it's okay to own up to it and say that, okay, this is something which I do not know. However, I will go back and, strengthen up on it, right?
In fact, in your graduation subjects also, if you face a question that you don't know anything about it, that you can't remember, please let the panel know that this is something that I can't remember, but I'll work on it.
Yes.
Now, the next point is that you just mentioned, marketing. You should definitely revise all the business functions, the basics of each
I did,
yeah,
but I couldn't recall
business
it.
function. So do that. You need to revise that. And
Sir asked some.
yes, no, go on. It's okay.
Sir asked about some particular terminology in budget.
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
Okay,
So I'll
sir,
come to the
yeah.
feedback. Once ma'am is done, I'll just share.
Then I think you should read a bit more about IIM Shillong also, the particular campus, the values, the alumni base, and maybe who, who you take inspiration from, somebody who can you take inspiration from. Right?
Ma'am, so I had a doubt here. I was reading about the alumni. The most alumni that they have mentioned are into entrepreneurship now. So if I say I take elite, I look up to the people who are in entrepreneurship, that would not make sense.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah,
See,
it's completely fine.
it's okay. It's absolutely okay to look up to somebody. For example, let's say people going to IMT, okay? Let's say they look up to an alum who is into, song and lyrics and music. It is okay that, there are people who've done something, achieved something. I look up to them because I'm, inspired by their achievements,
Impact they are making.
the impact they are making. I may not be making the same impact. Please, yes.
Or maybe a particular quality, right? For example, Mahatma Gandhi. So he was a freedom fighter. You are not a freedom fighter.
Right. Got it. I got the gist.
Right. Yes. So let me come to the feedback. The feedbacks that I've noted. So I have noted your feedbacks on 4 parameters primarily. First parameter is confidence and attitude. I felt that you were good there, so I've rated you a 5 on 5 there in terms of confidence and attitude. In terms of content, I believe there is a lot of work to be done, especially in terms of IT. Ma'am asked you about AI. There is a lot of work to be done there. In terms of, specifics about marketing.
And I think I was targeting the wrong area. I know everything about how AI can help cyber. Because I thought they would relate it with my work ex. So I've read everything about the cyber, how it can help.
No, but you should read. AI is a very important
Got
topic
it.
right now, and it is related to what you have done. You've done information technology. You have been into cybersecurity.
Yes.
So it's one topic that you can't miss.
Yes, sir.
And that's where you've lost maximum points. So in content, I have given you a 3 out of 5. Also because, a lot of elements related to I am Shillong were also not clear. So have very clear understanding of values, vision, mission, who are the notable alumni.
Yes.
So know about the college. Do a thorough research about the college.
Yes.
Correct. Also, when you are asking questions, ask a better question. What's the criteria for foreign exchange? It's something which is, findable online. If you actually Google online, you'll find it.
CGPA तो नहीं आ रहा था.
मैक्सिमम कॉलेज का यही क्राइटेरिया है. सारे कॉलेजेस में यही क्राइटेरिया है. आप किसी भी कॉलेज में जाओ, सारे कॉलेज में प्राइमरली क्राइटेरिया स्टूडेंट एक्सचेंज का यही है कि आप एक सर्टेन CGPA के ऊपर लेके आते हो तो आप एप्लीकेबल हो, आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो और वो ऊपर से जितनी सीट्स हैं उतने वो सेलेक्ट कर.
Actually, I called 1 or 2 alumni I know I'm in touch with. Sir, I couldn't find any answer. If you can suggest maybe like question that I should
So
ask.
I would suggest, Shrishti, go through the website.
Yes.
Ask more intricate questions. Okay.
Maybe about any policy.
Maybe about, let's say, policy, life projects, See, professors of these colleges, they keep participating in a lot of projects of national importance also. So they might not list it on the website, and they might not tell you also if you ask.
So when I ask them a question, can they counter question me? For example, like if I ask about any as you
Generally,
said,
it's not good manners to answer a question by a question.
नहीं मतलब वो तो नहीं पूछेंगे ना.
पूछ सकते हैं कि आपको ये क्वेश्चन दिमाग में कैसे आया, तो फिर आप बता सकते हो कि सर मैंने रिसर्च किया, मैं वेबसाइट पे गई, आई सर्च थ्रू द
This
वेबसाइट
intrigued me.
and this intrigued me, I thought that it's something that I would want to know.
Want to know.
So then you can ask that.
What?
Communication, I would say 4 on 5. I think a couple of corrections is that you can skip saying sir or ma'am, because when you are saying ma'am and you are addressing me,
Yeah.
and then you are saying
तो
sir and you are
अलग
addressing
panel
her.
हो गया ना, वहाँ भी हो सकता है मतलब.
हाँ, हो सकता है. तो आप सर और मैम बार बार बोलना ज़रूरी नहीं है, आप
Like-
अपने आंसर से ही स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं.
Without the.
यस, इनिशियली आपने एड्रेस कर लिया, गुड आफ्टरनून, गुड मॉर्निंग, दैट इज गुड इनफ, एंड देन यू मूव ऑन विथ योर आंसर, बिकॉज दैट इज समथिंग which was confusing in your case. Okay, you were addressing me ma'am and I was like, okay.
Also, one more question about the addressing part. So, like, I was confused that when we are taking names of any politician, for example, I used Narendra Modi sir's name. So, like, what should be the right notation? Narendra
So
Modi
Mr. Narendra Modi, not Narendra Modi ji or Modi ji. A lot of
Okay,
people
G
say
is
no, Mr. Narendra Modi.
Honorable या Mr.
No, Mr. is good.
Prime Minister also you can say.
Prime Minister
Narendra.
Narendra Modi or
Got
Mr. Narendra Modi, that's a good notation.
Got it.
Okay. Again, in current affairs, I have given you a 3 out of 5.
Budget.
Primarily, that's something which is an important area,
So, I read
specifically
about
budget.
budget, but I think both economic term.
So you have to look at it more very objectively. For example, let's say, what is the size of the budget? What is the size of revenue and the expenditure? Correct. How much money is going to the states? How much money is
From my state, all states.
all the states?
Okay.
Correct. Where is the money coming from?
No, okay, got it.
Correct. So get into the basics. Did you attend the session that we had conducted with Professor Sharma?
Sir, I did, but it was too much for to remember because I'm not from economics.
So you should go it once, go through it once again. Maybe, because budget is one element which you should certainly be getting questions from. Everybody.
This might of the fact that it would be 1 month to my interview.
Yes. So be absolutely aware. Budget is going to be executed.
Yes, sir.
So until it is getting executed,
Right.
it's going to be fresh, right? So understand it in and out. Get a sense of what is fiscal deficit, balance of payments.
Sir, I knew a fiscal deficit. Was I able to tell that?
The number, so basically 2 things. A, there is a little bit of a confusion, in terms of explaining it. That is one. And second, also the reason why I asked you to check that number is because that number is not correct. It has been, the targeted budget is 4.4% for the deficit.
Okay.
So check those numbers. Be very clear. If you're not sure of a number, do not give a number.
So I should say I'm not.
Yeah. Say that I'm not aware. It's okay. Even if you're taking a guess, you can request the panel saying that
I'm
is
taking
it
an
okay if I take an educated guess?
So I thought I missed the disclaimer at a lot of times.
Yes. So that's something. But overall, I believe Shrishti, good interview. I think you have improved a lot. That I can certainly tell you, and I believe this is good to clear IIM Shillong interview. So keep working hard, and
And I'm not preparing visual. I'm preparing for Koi code. By the way.
yes.
And when is that
10th
scheduled?
March.
10th of March.
All right, Shrishti, good interacting with you. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Thank you.
Sir, one last thing. When we get up from there, also should we shake hand or just we should go?
No, you should go. Not shake
So-
hands.
Not needed.
You shake hands when we initiate it.
But
You
at
don't.
the same time,
Yes.
you can continue.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so maybe when you enter in the room, you can greet the panel. That you can do. Good morning.
I first sat and then greet. I should first greet and then sit.
Yes, I'll suggest that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. This is yours.
Thank you.